My name is Lisa Fuller, and I live at 24 Brick Kiln Road. My testimony isn't as technical as maybe some of the other people, but last winter we got water coming to the top of the pump and some water backing up in my basement from the washing machine. We hadn't had a chance to check out where the leak was, and we did not realize that it was coming from the grinder pump because the alarm was not on. The only way we knew that the water was coming through the top of the pump was that my daughter saw the water and the toilet paper coming up through the top and over the edge of the pump. Over the course of several hours, every time we used water, we noticed the water coming out over the pump. The alarm had tripped because of the faulty switch, so the grinder hadn't been working properly for a couple of days. Mahoney came out, and a nice young man told me that the switches were made out of the wrong material and said that Mahoney was aware of the faulty switches and there was a recall on them. However, Mahoney was waiting for the pumps to fail before they would come out to fix them, even though it was covered under warranty. This incident happened during a snowstorm and school was canceled, so I had to send my children to a neighbor's house because I did not know how long the pumps had not been working. It did not want to compound an existing issue. When I called Mahoney's, I was practically in tears because the price was $150 up front and $80 an hour, and they wanted a credit card up front. I didn't have the extra money for this, but like I said, it did not cost a thing. However, it was very stressful, and I had to find a place where my young kids could use the bathroom and stay while I resolved this issue. I feel that we were given something that we were forced to do and pay for, and then made to now maintain this issue when we could have chosen another option to dig pipes deeper to prevent this issue. It's an added burden that some of us cannot afford and can derail us financially. I also feel that Mahoney's, when they install the pumps, they do not properly tell people what they need to do to maintain them, as well as what they need to do, who to call if there is an issue. When I went over to talk to my neighbor after all this was resolved, she did not know that there was a key, that there was an alarm. We went out only to find the key still in her alarm box because Mahoney's did not share this information with her. And I feel at this point in time that Mahoney does not give us the proper way, or does not show us how to maintain our pumps, how to see an issue in regards to our pumps and make good choices. Because if I had known that this was happening, I could have done something a little differently, like maybe contacting them a little bit more instead of contacting my local plumber for 2 days trying to get him out to us. And that is all. Thank you for your time.
Can I ask you, when was your pump installed? What year?
It was installed in, I believe, 2005, I believe.
Okay. And this failure was last year?
Last winter, yes.
Last winter, okay. And so when they installed the pump, they gave you no literature or nothing?
They gave me the literature that comes, like a warranty, like if you were to buy a stove, like just the paperwork. But they didn't show us who to call. They didn't tell us what to look for, how to maintain it, what would keep it from becoming faulty.
Nothing is like the other gentleman had a package they had given him on the E1 pump. You didn't get something like that.
I got nothing.
Excuse me, I had to call them to get that information. They did not.
Oh, you had to call them? No, they didn't give it to you? Okay.
They very nicely sent it out, but I had to call them.
And then when I did call the town of Chelmsford to report that this was going on and about the faulty switches, the woman whom I spoke with said, well, we didn't know about this issue. And then I hear 2 weeks later that may not have been the case, that there were a lot more people knew that there were faulty switches out there, but no one was taking the initiative to let people know that it could be done, or it could go. And that's what was told to me. Okay.
Thank you very much.
And what's your address?
24 Brick Kiln Road.
I'm sorry?
Brick Kiln.
Brick Kiln.
Thank you.
Thank you, Lisa. Claire and Tom.